Hello and welcome to the Southwest 2022 Awards Show. We're absolutely delighted to be here live from F1 in Schools HQ, bringing you all of your awards after such an exciting day's racing yesterday, Nelson. It was a good day.
Definitely, Tom. How exciting was that, seeing all of the races? I know it's sad not having the students with us, but and that energy that they bring to all our events, but we're getting close. We're getting close to live physical events.
We are.
So let's see who wins this one.
Let's see who wins these ones. But Nelson, you are absolutely right. Our live events are coming back, and they're coming back for our 2023 regional season. So you can register using this link somewhere along here.
The description below.
It might be over there, yeah. We'll find out, or you can find out by clicking on it. But you can register your teams for next season, so make sure you do. If you're in entry class teams and you're ready to go into that development class, get registered as a development class team, or maybe a development class teams, you're ready for professional class, push yourselves forward and get yourselves into that professional class, see how you compete next year. And if you're professional class, maybe you want to come back as a professional class team and have another go next season. So please make sure you register and get that done as soon as possible so you can start working towards the regionals for 2023, which are going to be at the end of February, March and April, aiming for our national final next season, June, July. So back in line with your school year. Exciting times, Nelson.
Exactly,
to get back
Tom.
in person, back on the road. Anyway, back to the 2022 season. We're going to also find out today, Nelson, who our national champions are. We are, and they are going to be going live to our Autosport International National Finals in January 2023. Exciting.
So excited for that event.
Can't wait for that, to see you all back in person again next year or early next year. Let's find out what's in today's show then. So we've got our racing recap, followed by our fastest car award, then our star quality awards, a small entry class celebration, and then we'll find out who is on our podium. Really jam-packed a show for you here as we go through our awards. Remember, we're live at F1 in Schools HQ, so if you hear loads of manufacturing, that's just tons of F1 in Schools equipment being shipped all over the world. Should we get a racing recap, Nelson?
Let's do it.
So let's look at yesterday's leaderboard. And here it is. There's Scenario 7 Racing and Andromeda Racing in positions 1 and 2, followed by Project Tempest, Nebulon, Focus Racing, Atlantis Motorsport, Whistle Racing, Mantis Racing, Accelerate, Infinite Myth, Speed Demons, Racing Chocolate, and Need for Speed. And just a quick reminder, Nelson, about the asterisks on the side of the team's names.
Oh yeah, like we mentioned yesterday, Tom, that means that our scrutineering team was investigating certain performance failures by the teams, and you know it's super easy to happen. But there are certain regulations where a car could have an unfair advantage on track. And just to give you a couple of examples on how this could easily happen, we had some teams that failed the length of the car. And you could wonder, how can a team fail the length of the car? Pretty easy. So all of our teams use Fusion 360, or the majority of the teams use Fusion 360 to design the car in CAD. And they go to the limit of the dimension there, and they assemble the whole car virtually. But when they go to the physical assembly, and they have the car body coming from the model block using a CNC machine, but then using a 3D printed front wing or rear wing, that front wing or rear wing can deform when 3D printing. So that could be the decisive factor there to add one extra mil, and instead of being inside of the limit, they now have an illegal car. So this is just a quick example how important it is to check and double check, not only during the virtual stage in CAD, but also when the car is manufactured and assembled. So the students can go into our website, f1schools.co.uk, and download visual gauges that they can laser cut just to check visually if the car is complying. But my advice is to get a caliper, a very good caliper, and just check and double check all of the dimensions before the cars are submitted. So after all of this, that means that a car that is flagged to be under investigation for a performance regulation, unfortunately cannot win fastest car and best engineer.
Great stuff. Well, thanks for that information, Nelson. Really, really important stuff. Make sure you do take Nelson's advice on board when you're competing either for the national final or when you come back next season. Should we move on to the awards then, Nelson?
Let's go.
Let's get going with our awards. And the first set of awards are for fastest car, which Nelson just touched upon there. And they are for the teams, the second and third team. What am I talking about, Nelson?
I can explain, Tom. So it's a misconception that we think that the fastest car award just goes to the fastest single race time. It's about the average of the second and the third race.
That is absolutely right, Nelson. I couldn't get that out for some reason. The average of the second and the third race overall. So it's time to announce our first winner in the fastest car category. So the fastest car for our entry class goes to Infinite Myth with a 1.388 second average speed. Well done to Infinite Myth taking the first award of this region. And Nelson, you've got an award there?
Yes, I do, Tom, but not just one award.
Ooh.
Look at this. All of these trophies are going to be posted to the teams who win them. And just to show to the teams back home, this is the trophy, for example, for entry fastest car. So an amazing, super high quality plastic trophy, acrylic, that you guys can put in a little showcase in the school or in your homes, however you want to do it, but this is going to go on post to you. Congrats.
Well done, Infinite Myth. That amazing acrylic trophy with the personalised insert is heading your way. What a fabulous trophy, Nelson.
Only the highest quality acrylic.
Absolutely. Shall we see Infinite Myth's fastest race of yesterday?
Right, so this is the fastest race of the 4 races that they had, just for us to recall a little bit of racing. Right, so we had Infinite Myth in lane 1 and Racing Chocolate, one of my favorite team names of all time, Tom.
Racing Chocolate.
With a 1.388, Infinite Myth there taking their fastest time. Coming back to the Racing Chocolate, Tom.
Yeah.
I've never seen a chocolate racing, but maybe it can race to my mouth because I'm really hungry.
Yeah, absolutely. I would love some form of chocolate right now to get us through this amazing show. Hopefully you've got some goodies while you're watching back at school. But if you haven't, there's always time on break time or lunchtime, or for that matter after school, to get some in as a celebration of your achievements. Let's check out then the fastest car for our development class teams then. So the fastest car award for our development class team goes to Focus Racing from the Henry Box School with an average of a 1.284 seconds. Wow, well done to Focus Racing there. Would you like to check out their fastest race, Nelson?
Oh, let's go. So we had NEBULON Racing in lane 1 and Focus Racing in lane 2. Starts looking great there, Tom. And that was taken by Focus Racing with a 1.275. Very well done, Focus Racing.
Cars are looking great there, Nelson, and well done to Focus Racing and NEBULON getting in there on the action as well with a really quick speed. So well done. That acrylic trophy is coming your way, Focus Racing. So get that trophy cabinet cleared and ready to go. So I think we're ready to find out who our fastest car in the professional class was. So the fastest car in our professional class goes to, there it is, Scenario 7 Racing with an average of a 1.180 seconds. Excellent stuff. Do you want to check out their fastest run?
Oh, please.
Let's do it.
And this was a race between Andromeda Racing and Scenario 7 Racing. And that was a 1.135, Tom, for Scenario 7 Racing.
Wow, that was a really fast race, wasn't it? 2 incredibly quick times that we saw, and we saw those yesterday as well. But well done to Scenario 7, you have taken the Fastest Car Award. So that's all of our fastest cars, Nelson, and our clips from yesterday, which was an absolutely fantastic day's racing. So we're going to move on now to our star quality section. And what do we mean by star quality, Nelson?
Well, by star quality, what we mean is, all of the work has been judged by our group of judges. And oh, by the way, judges, thank you so much for all your help and volunteering the time to help us, because without you, we have no competition. So the judges have judged all of the portfolios and the videos and the documents, and they have scored the points that they think that the teams deserve to. But in terms of, while you may have a team that is topping the points, for example, in a pit display, there may be a team that excelled in something in the pit display but didn't top on the points. But the judges still want to recognize that team. So the Star Quality Awards may go to the team who is topping on points, but sometimes to recognize a team that really excelled, really did something brilliant in this specific category.
Thanks for explaining that, Nelson. So let's see what kind of brilliant things people have done and what awards we've got. So I think the first award is for the portfolios, Nelson. How this format is going to work, we've actually got nominations from our judges as well. So we've got 3 nominations, and then we will get a winner after our nominations. So Nelson, let's find out the nominations for our portfolio award.
And the nominations for the portfolio award are Scenario 7 Racing
and Ricky Sneller's Autos
and Mantis Racing.
And the winner of the Portfolio Award for 2022 goes to
Scenario 7 Racing!
We were in sync there, Nelson. Really well done to Scenario 7, taking another award. That trophy cabinet's going to need reinforcing, it looks like. Well done to Scenario 7 on picking up that award. Our next award then is for our pit displays. So let's check out the nominations.
And just before I read the nominations, Tom, let me just say that teams should be very proud for being nominated. Between all of the teams competing, those nominations are just a recognition of the hard work and the excellent performance that they had. Don't be disappointed because you were nominated and then you didn't win the award. Be proud for being nominated, because that's just the judges wanted to recognize how good you were. But in the end, only one can win.
Absolutely. You're absolutely right, Nelson. So let's see who the nominations are then for our Pit Display Award.
And the nominations are Focus Racing.
And second nomination is for NEBULON Racing.
And Andromeda Racing.
And the Pit Display Award for 2022 goes to Andromeda Racing.
Well done.
Well done there to Andromeda Racing. Our other professional class team there taking an award. So really good work. Get that trophy cabinet cleared. That acrylic gem will be on its way to you very soon. There's lots of postal strikes planned, so who knows when it'll arrive, but it will hopefully be there in the next few weeks, so get ready to receive it. Our next award then is for verbal presentations, and this is slightly different in our virtual world, isn't it, Nelson? Because you can't replicate being stood in front of judges, and the teams have had a chance to sort of post-edit their presentations as well.
Yes, Tom, nothing replaces that pressure moment of being facing the judges, looking in the judges' eyes and performing for 10 minutes or 5 minutes, depending on the class that you're in. But in this virtual format, the teams had to record their verbal presentation. Still the element of pressure there, but they could use a little bit of post-editing in making that presentation extra special.
Well, let's find out the nominations for our Verbal Presentation Award then.
So we have Mantis Racing.
Then we have Atlantis Motorsport.
And finally, Racing Chocolate.
And the winner of this award, the Verbal Presentation for 2022, goes to... It's a tasty one.
Racing Chocolate!
Racing Chocolate! Whoa! They have taken that Verbal Presentation Award there. So really well done to Racing Chocolate. You need to make sure you've got that trophy cabinet clear, because your acrylic trophy is heading your way. Well done to Team Racing Chocolate. Our next award, Nelson, is the Team Identity Award. And I must say, your shirt's looking very nice today, Nelson.
Oh, you too, Tom. You're looking very slick.
And that's the F1 in schools team identity right there. But it is important to have an identity, and we know about F1 teams having uniforms, having standout colours, having logos through their cars, through absolutely all of their elements that they've got. And it's the same for our teams here. Nelson, they had to make sure that they had everything flowing through.
Everything balanced between the project elements. It's not just the car being in the right color, but it's the team all reflecting that balanced team identity, from the car to the documents, to their website, to their social media presence, etc., etc.
Standing out is really, really key, and that's what we're trying to do. So let's check out our nominations then.
And the nominations: NEBULON Racing,
Second nomination for ATLANTIS Motorsport,
and Speed Demons.
and the winner of the Team Identity Award goes to ATLANTIS Motorsport! Whoa! Ho, ho. I have to say as well, look at their car and their logo. I tend to agree with the judges here on their choice of winner. Well done to all teams though. You all did have fabulous looking cars and logos, but there's something about how neat and tidy and how the colours and everything flow through lovely, and the name and all of the portfolio elements as well. So really, really well done to ATLANTIS Motorsport. So our next award in the star quality category is for sponsorship and marketing, and the nominations are
Accelerate,
Andromeda Racing,
and Whistle Racing.
and the winner of the sponsorship and marketing award goes to Accelerate from Clifton College. Well done to Accelerate. You have got a personalised trophy heading your way very soon. So get the polish out and get ready. Clear some space, reinforce your shelf, because that lovely trophy is going to be out of our studio and into your school very soon. Okay, our next award is for our research and development, Nelson. Should we check out the nominations?
Let's go. So we have Andromeda Racing,
Whistle Racing.
and Project Tempest.
Who's going to take it? The Research and Development Award for 2022 goes to Whistle Racing.
Whistle Racing, very well done.
Poole Grammar School. Well done to Whistle Racing for your Research and Development Award. And that brings to the end of our Star Quality Awards, Nelson. Well done to all of our teams for your nominations and for taking the awards. But even if you weren't nominated, you still did a fantastic job submitting all of your portfolios. It's a shame that we can't give everybody an award, isn't it, Nelson?
It is, but you guys are already champions just for participating. I mean, if you think about all of the teams that didn't really have the chance to compete, or didn't even bother, to be honest, Tom, but you guys did. You have made the project elements, you guys have made a car, submitted the car for racing, and you're here. So congrats for that, congrats for the effort. And now, it's just dreaming about the next stage, Tom. If you are in entry class, why not try development class? You're in development, why not try professional class? I know it's a little bit more difficult, but in life, we need to challenge ourselves. And why not dreaming to see it in the future as the goal, the World Finals?
World Finals. Well, let's hope that you do come back next season. Don't forget your registration link's just down there, and challenge yourselves. Come back stronger next season. So we're going to move on to the best engineered car now. So again, this is one of those awards where being or having a clean slate in your scrutineering pays dividends, which is really, really important, Nelson.
On the performance regulations, definitely.
Thanks for clarifying that, Nelson. So we're going to check out the best engineered car for entry class, and the award for our best engineered car in our entry class division goes to Infinite Myth. Well done from the Mountbatten School. Infinite Myth with the best engineered car. Top work. You have another trophy heading your way. Let's find out in the development class then. So the development class best engineered car for 2022 is
NEBULON Racing!
Well done to NEBULON Racing for taking that award. Top stuff to you guys. And the Best Engineered Car Award for the professional class goes to
ANDROMEDA Racing!
Well done from the Crip School there. Absolutely brilliant stuff from all of our teams. All of our cars were really well engineered and they all got down our track and completed 4 sets of races. So, you know, it's kudos to everybody for getting a team down the track, because we don't always see all cars making it out of the start gate and crossing the finish line. So top work to everybody, especially top work to our 3 best engineered cars. Really well done. Those trophies are heading your way. Right, we're going to have a small entry class celebration now, where we're going to announce the winners of our future stars and also who has taken first place in our entry class this season, Nelson. The reason we do this small celebration is because entry class teams get to experience the competition, experience the racing, submit a portfolio and a video presentation, but you don't get that opportunity to make it through to our national finals. So we want to just highlight a couple of teams for doing a great job, and ones who we want to see back next year in development class, although I think we want all of our entry class teams back next season, don't we?
Of course we do, Tom. The whole purpose of entry class is to allow teams to just explore and experience F1 in schools with no barriers. But now if you tried entry class, you really need to try development, because you're going to be challenged to take the car to the next level.
Excellent stuff. So let's check out our Future Stars award, and this is for a team who we believe has done a really great job and just deserves a little bit of a pat on the back, and we want to see them clicking that link down there as soon as you've won this award and coming back as a development class team. And we won't be happy if we don't see them next season, will we, Nelson?
No, we know where your school is located, so we'll pay a visit.
So if you don't want Nelson to pay you a visit, make sure you do register down below. So the winner of our Future Stars from the entry class goes to Need for Speed! Again from the Mountbatten School. You guys are going to need a massive trophy cabinet for all of these awards that are heading your way. So really well done to Need for Speed. We'll see you next season in our development class. Top work, guys. Okay, it's now the exciting part. We don't have a podium for our entry class, as we've said, because we don't go through to the national finals. So we've only got one winner, the overall total points winner for our entry class. The team who's been the most consistent across all of their elements takes first place. So the winner of our first place award in the entry class goes to Infinite Myth! From the Mountbatten School again. Really well done to Infinite Myth, and Nelson's got your award right here.
Yes, I do, Tom. So here we go, team. Bang! First place. Very well done. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Infinite Myth. You have got that award with an overinflated size 50, 500 million bazillion. Number 1 in the middle of that award there, standing loud and proud. So make sure you do show it off at school to your friends and to other teachers, Nelson, and be proud of your achievements, because you did an absolutely amazing job coming in first place. Really consistent, and that's one of the key things that all of our interclass teams can take away here, is about consistency through all of the elements. Not just about getting the best looking car, the fastest car, it's about consistency. That's how you place highly in our competition. That's how you take as many awards as possible. So bear that in mind when you move next season into our development class. Right then, should we find out who's on our podium then, Nelson, development professional class?
Let's go.
Let's do it. Who's on our podiums? We're going to start in the development class, Nelson, and we're going to find out who is in. Oh, sorry, we're going to find out who's in third, then second, and first, and find out which 2 teams are going to our national finals.
Okay.
There's 2 teams going to our national finals.
2 teams.
Development class. Exciting times. So, in third place and just missing out on a place at our national finals, but doing an amazing job, is ATLANTIS Motorsport! Colleton Grammar School. That's another award for you guys. Really well done. And Nelson is hopefully holding up the correct award here for you now. There we go.
Yes, I am, Tom.
Third position.
Congrats, well done.
Congratulations to ATLANTIS Motorsport. You've done a great job there, taking that award in third position and just ever so slightly unlucky on missing out on our national finals, but we do have some wild cards, don't we, Nelson, who we do invite in, so it could be you.
We do. So by the end of the regionals, we are potentially going to invite some extra teams. So just keep those positive thoughts, because one invitation may go your way.
Absolutely, positive thoughts, and that's open to everybody in the competition. So keep an eye on your emails in case you get selected as a wildcard entry. So our second place team in the development class, and with a place on the grid at our national finals, Nelson, going to NEBULON Racing! Also from Collinson Grammar School there, taking third and second position. That trophy cabinet is going to need filling up, and Nelson, there's the reward. What an amazing trophy that is. But more importantly for you guys, the hard work starts right now, because you have a place on the grid at our national finals, and that's at Autosport International, January 2023. So get working hard, put the hours of graft in, and make some changes if you want to your car. And Nelson, before we announce our regional champions, did the teams get feedback?
Yes, definitely, Tom. So every team is going to receive by email detailed feedback about their score. So it's really what score actually did they have. So by knowing exactly where you've been positioned, you know where you need to put more focus and improve.
Brilliant stuff. So look out for that feedback and see if you can act on it, especially NEBULON Racing and our other teams coming back next year. We'll give you plenty of hints and tips for how you can improve. So we're going to now announce our development class regional champions. So the best of our development class this season.
Drum roll.
Yes, also with a place at our national finals on the grid, don't forget, Nelson. So our regional champions for the development class in 2022 are Focus Racing from Henry Box School. There you have it, first position for Focus Racing, a place on the grid at national finals, and this lovely trophy.
Pow!
Look at that.
Well done.
An amazing trophy. Big number one there. Regional champions for our development class, Focus Racing. Excellent stuff from all of our teams. You've done an absolutely grand job there. Let's check out the podium, Nelson, remind ourselves of how the development class teams have finished. Here it is. In third position, we have ATLANTIS Motorsport. And then in second position and a place on the grid at the national final was NEBULON Racing. And the winners in first position, our Southwest Development Class regional champions, are Focus Racing from the Henry Box School, also taking a place on the grid at our national finals. Exciting stuff. Well,
very well done.
That leaves us with 3 more awards to announce. 2 more awards, sorry. Apologies. Our podium only has 2 teams on it here in the professional class, and only 1 team making it to our national finals for the professional class. So let's find out who's just missed out and who's in second position for our professional class teams. So the second place team in our professional class for the Southwest goes to Scenario 7 Racing. Absolutely top stuff from Scenario 7, winning and taking plenty of awards today. So really, really top work. Make sure that that cabinet is full of all of these awards, and make sure you're proud of your achievements, and hopefully we can see you back next season again, vying for a position at our national championships. So really, really well done. Second place is a great job. So that leaves us with 1 more announcement. The team probably already knows, but we'll still do it in style anyway. A place at our national finals for the professional class and our regional champions overall for the 2022 season in the Southwest goes to Andromeda Racing from the Crypt School. There you have it, a place on the national finals grid and this regional champion award. Well done to Andromeda Racing there, taking it as champions overall. Excellent work, well done. Top stuff, guys. Really, really well done to all of our teams there, and special mentions to our regional champions. Let's just have a quick look at the podium again for the professional class. So in third place we had absolutely no one. In second position we had Scenario 7, just missing out on a place at the national finals. And our regional champions for 2022 are Andromeda Racing, taking it and snatching that place at the national finals. Well done to those two teams there, and well done to all of our teams and every single student, excuse me, who has worked so hard, put in countless hours over the past season to create your portfolios, your verbal presentations, your design and engineering portfolios, manufacturing your cars, designing your cars, everything you've done. Everyone's done an absolutely amazing, superb job, and you make this competition absolutely amazing. Every single year it gets better and better, so really, really well done to all our students. Massive thank you to our teachers, because without you guys, we wouldn't have a competition, because we rely on you to get our students involved and to give up lots of your spare time. So thank you very much to all of our teachers. You've done an amazing job again. Really well done. We hope to see you back in person next season. Massive thank you to Idium. That's John and Robin who help us put these live shows on. Without them, we wouldn't be able to broadcast everything we've done virtually this season. So well done. Massive thanks, as I said, to our judges. We've got teachers judging to people who work in F1 teams. So really, really massive thank you to our judges. We wouldn't be able to put these shows on without you guys. Thanks to Max and Amy, our track team, for helping yesterday, and our alumni who were also in the studio who couldn't unfortunately make it today. Massive thanks to Nelson for commentating and being so involved yesterday and in today's show, and everyone else at F1 in Schools HQ. Finally, from myself, Tom, we can't wait to see you very soon. God, Nelson, I tell you what, that was hard work, wasn't it?
Well, Tom, that was really hard work, but we have done it.
14 times 2 shows, that's 28 shows in total. My feet are absolutely in agony.
The things that we do, Tom, for our students.
Tell you what, I need at least a year's break now.
Oh. No, it's a shame.
What is a shame, Nelson?
It's a shame that we've been mentioning Max, Super Max, 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 Super Max, and they don't know who Max is, and Amy. We've been saying that Amy has been running for miles and miles getting the cars, but I think, Tom, come on. Let's call them.
Should we call them in?
Let's call them in.
Max!
Amy!
Get inside the studio.
Here they are.
Looking absolutely fantastic there. Working hard out on the track, guys.
Absolutely.
How was your step count now?
Oh, through the roof.
15,000.
15,000?
Yeah, it's good to do.
Absolutely love that.
Max, how was it to coordinate all of the multimedia in the background? Easy?
It's exciting, you know, I get to see your beautiful faces all the time, you know, on my screen all day.
I know, guys, that you wanted Amy to appear more, but you have to take it with us.
That's it. We're the dream team. We get the white shirts.
Yeah, you look more important.
Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the shows, and see you next time.
See you very soon, guys.
From the F1 Schools UK and HQ team, goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Let's go.
Oh, that was horrendous.
Cut.
Bye.
We need one of those cut boards.
Whoa!